Okay. He says, Sonic's too fast, but I'm Bayo, so I can't really complain. Which makes sense, and honestly, that's how this match is panning out so far. Like, 6WX is definitely going to have the pacing of the match, and it's really just on Pink Fresh to catch him slipping, like maybe once or twice, and convert some big thing off of that.
Now, prior to this match, I was talking to 6WX, and he was saying how, fun little story, he's like, I was playing Xanadu, at first he was bodying me, and then I started bodying him. And I was like, interesting, that's what happened when I played
Oh my god.
What? I missed.
Oh my god. That's
okay. And Pink Fresh, quick work at 6WX. He says, this is why I didn't play you. But long story short, the same thing happened with me. I was beating 6WX, played him in some friendlies, and he started bodying me. And he said the same thing happened with Hyuga. And Pink Fresh heard the story and said, this is why I've been dodging 6WX. This is why I haven't played him yet. And right now, it is paying off. That first stock just disappearing off of 6WX at the moment's notice.
Yeah, that was gone. Like, my mind didn't even register that fact. It was just like, oh, oops. All right, and here we go. Yet again, 6WX is still trying to keep control of, like, the pace of the match in general, but, like, that's way hard to do when you're behind by this amount.
It is, and just Pink Fresh all over this man. Now, one thing about 6WX that is different from his Sonic, obviously all the Sonics are known for being patient. Great conversion right there.
Nice. That was clean.
But he can play the patient game, but he also has the aggressive game. Even right there, running into him, doing the up air into back air conversion. And that's what makes him such a devastating Sonic to face. Because there's two different styles that he's very proficient at that you have to be prepared for at any given time.
Yeah, it's like one thing when the Sonic's like good at one thing only, and then it's like, okay. But then when they can switch and they're that good at both of them, yeah, that's actually, it shows the true mastery of the character, and just good. It takes a lot more understanding of the game as a whole to really pull that off.
And 6WX, he did lose that first stock early, but he's definitely bringing it back. I'm loving the patience. This is not the I'm running away, I'm Sonic, but he's running up to Pink Fresh, waiting and reacting appropriately, punishing spot dodges, punishing whipped hits. And it's paying off even again right there. He did jab the wrong way, but no
Still
hard
something.
commitments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have an edge guard for Bayonetta, though? That's the question. He does not let Pink Fresh back. Pink Fresh trying to end his stock, though. He knows he cannot let this match go on much further, and this is why, because 6WX just firing off.
That is the epitome of a whiff punish right there. You can't hit any buttons on a character with a disjoint that comes out that fast. Because if you even think about like pressing that big green button, those hands are going to come through, and that's not clean.
And just great performance and composure by 6WX. He had a game plan, and even though first stock did not go according to plan, he did not deviate. He made the slight adjustments he needed, and he just ran away with this victory.
All right, and it looks like Battlefield's about to be the pick for this game too. And it's kind of surprising because like I feel like Pink likes a lot of Town and City in this matchup, but maybe something about like how 6WX is playing, he likes Battlefield just because I don't know, like maybe something with aggression, maybe how like 6WX is moving and staying in his face. He just wants some more platforms to retreat to and like maybe bait him up there to kill him off the top. I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
You know, I'm surprised that I was wondering if 6WX was actually going to ban the stage. I know when I played him earlier, he did ban Battlefield. So I don't know if maybe he just thought, well, Town and City is significantly worse, so I'll just take my chances here. And right now, oh my goodness, that was genius by Pink Fresh. Definitely knowing how to fight this character, but he did not get the hardest punish possible. He did not end the stock, and we'll see if that comes back to bite him in the butt.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an awkward percent in position to get that Witch Time in because he was so low to the ground and already at like 80-ish%, where like a big combo might not have necessarily been the thing to go. And if he had charged that up smash a bit more, he actually might have been able to see out the stock, but so far, it hasn't been hurting him that much.
Yeah, he's still been in control of the match overall. But based on what happened last match, you know, you can't really... The timer is not your friend because 6WX will adjust, he will figure it out, and he will get those openings.
Yeah, you can't let 6 live. You got to finish your plate every time.
Pink Fresh trying to punish that roll, just misspaced it just a little bit, but is the forward throw going to do it? Not quite yet. Great DI coming in from 6WX. That setup so cheeky, but Pink Fresh does not care. Sneaks that back air in there and gets that stock.
Yeah, only 100% on him too, so it could have been way worse considering how quickly things were getting out of hand. And here we go. Gets that air dodge read, but he doesn't turn around with that up tilt. That was almost so cute, but the momentum's still in Pink Fresh's favor. He could carry this off the top right now. Not enough just yet.
And once he recognized it wasn't enough, he said, let me just retreat all the way, make sure that my end lag is gone before 6WX hits the ground. Because Sonic can down air to fall a little bit faster. Up air going to come through. No, and right there, Pink Fresh trying to sneak in a reversal, actually. Tried to up B him himself when he saw that opening.
Yeah, something like when you play a character that kills off the top, you got to keep those strings airtight against Bayonetta, because otherwise stuff like that could happen. And you could just like be sitting in game 3 is like, oh, how'd that happen? And just like, oh, how'd that happen? Well, it's because Bayonetta's smashes are always like clankable. So if you throw like literally any hitbox as she's smash attacking you, yeah, she might not be able to kill you, but she can just do that instead. Still not killing though. Close.
And this match is just looking like the Pink Fresh game. Almost looking player one-esque. Pink Fresh is just doing exactly what he wants and just having his way with 6WX. 6WX trying to fire back, just can't seem to get anything going though.
Yeah, this is really just a showcase of how to play the Bayonetta versus Sonic matchup on this stage. Just trap him at the ledge, keep on forcing him to overcommit, grab him a lot, mix up your pressure, and then GG, we're on to game 3.
And that is that. Whether it was the stage, whether it was the adjustments, Pink Fresh, you know, factored them both in, made game 3 come to fruition, and just, you know, 6WX didn't really seem to have an answer.
Yeah, he was looking kind of lost that game, but the thing is, when you're in a best of 5, which we're in now, you just have more time to adapt and more time to really like think about what you want to do. So, like, you know, on a normal Xanadu, like where we're starting this set at like, you know, 11:30, it's like, oh man, what am I doing? Because like it's up only a best of 3. But now, best of 5, we got time.
And speaking of that, I guess we're really going to see the stamina that 6WX has, because he definitely looked a lot flustered, was doing some uncharacteristic air dodges last game. And we'll see if he's tilted, or if he can regain his composure and say, you know, that was the game. It said game at the end of it. You know, we're on to a new one. It's okay. I love that setup right there, the footstool into the homing attack.
Nice. He doesn't get the conversion that he needs. 6WX's SDI was just right for that one. Knowing the SDI outward, because if he had DI'd in at all during that point, he probably would have ended up eating that last up air. Yeah, that would have been it for him.
Snuck that nair in right there. Get that little extra percent to actually give him the lead. Only 3% at the moment, but that was almost enough to take the stock. Just a couple more percent away, and talk about interceptions. Put this man in the NFL.
Oh my God. And you never see that enough. Like, Sonic's back air is really big hitbox, but like also Bayonetta's side B is also really huge. Everyone just ends up like instinctively respecting it because they always get hit by it, but Six is like, nah, I know exactly where you're going to be. I know exactly what I want to do, and I know that your stock is going to be gone.
Pink Fresh kind of walking away to make it look like there was an opening and that 6WX can relax, turns right around with a quick grab. Pink coming in there. Pink Fresh trying to make something happen. You know, he's down a little bit, but he's getting it done bit by bit. But no huge strings because of the percentage.
I feel like, yeah, it's like you were saying, because of the percentage. Like, Bayonetta definitely does have a bit of that Marth syndrome, where if she doesn't kill you, like, super early, or, like, you know, maybe 80s, 90s, it gets surprisingly hard as rage builds up and the percents start to vary for her to convert something to a kill. Just because, like, you know, in terms of her neutral and frame data, it's not, like, the best compared to other top tiers.
Yeah. 6WX trying to get that grab in, not quite working. And the space is definitely favoring him. It's allowing him to kind of impose his will. He's having space to run away. He's having space to pressure. He's having space to be patient if he wants as well. And the power of nothing is definitely showing. You see him run up and just kind of wait and hesitate before he chooses any option, and it's just catching Pink Fresh.
Yeah, and also that's just a big luxury that he affords to have when he has a stock lead against Bayonetta specifically. Because, like, oh, nice.
Again.
Was that another back air, too?
Yes.
Wow, he's so good at that. But, yeah, like, against Bayonetta specifically, like, when you have a stock lead and you, like, have control of the pace entirely like that, then, like, you can really drive the point home. Like, if you don't have necessarily have that stock lead, like, you can be at 0 and Bayonetta's like a 180, then you have to respect a little bit more. But, like, with that lead, it's just like, all right, I don't have to respect anything you do. I can play my game, and I don't care what you have to do necessarily, because I still have, like, more room to play with.
I was slacking there. We should have gotten both of those replays, but we will get this down because those back airs were so clean, and just 6WX showing just not just that he's a top player, but he's a polished top player. You know, not only does he know what you're gonna do, he knows exactly the spacing he needs to punish it, and has that timing down to a T.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially against Bayonetta. That just shows how much practice he has in that matchup.
3, 2, 1.
Polished, crisp, deadly.
And back-to-back 2-stocks, so let's see if the trend continues.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like Pink was like always in the game until that first stock like ended, and then it's just like, oh, okay, now I have to play Sonic's game. Ugh.
He might have to play it again the way this match is looking. But just as I say that, Pink Fresh evens the odds. I mean, evens the tides, you know. Gets one combo, only down 15%.
6 answering back with that big lag. Every time like Bayonetta takes you to the top and you don't die, like when she lands, it's just a big sign that says, "Hey, please hit me." I deserve to be hit a lot because I didn't kill you right there.
And Sonic's able to do it. Sonic's one of the few characters that, well, not even one of the few, but his hits individually aren't so much, but his combos are. He is making this back air look like it is Cloud, one of the best moves in the game. That up smash, he was definitely feeling himself. Thought maybe another side B was coming through.
Oh, he felt himself a little bit too hard right there.
Felt himself off the top of that blast zone.
Yeah, he felt a lot, and then he felt nothing. He's dead. Pour one out for Sonic, ladies and gentlemen.
You were too fast. Not anymore.
Yeah.
But 6WX still in this unless the trend continues and Pink Fresh keeps finding these openings and actually manages to get a 2-stock. And right now he is indeed finding them. Just so much damage coming in, 51 already.
And he is all over 6WX right now. That back throw is still not going to do it, but yeah, the momentum is definitely palpable in Pink Fresh's favor. And honestly, I feel like we can attribute that to the stage. Smashville is like a lot tighter than the other stage.
Wow, that was so pretty to watch. Waited for that air dodge, knew exactly where he was, got that down tilt. That was phenomenal.
I had a sentence, and I lost it. 6WX. That was that was actually like really dope.
And I was just gonna shout out Pink Fresh for adjusting. If you notice, he's not side B'ing anymore above the stage because he's been caught with back air so many times. But just that quickly, like he didn't adjust enough. That air dodge did not pay him any favors.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my man J-Dog tried it this time. Let's see if we can get it. We doing it slow-mo?
Yeah, let's get that one slow-mo.
All right, here we go. How do I pause? That is the question. I do not know.
Right there.
This?
Yeah. He gets the late hit of that side B, misses the forward air. Pink had to air dodge that, and he just reacts and gets a forward
and he just
tilt.
Straight off the side. That is it. Don't talk about my arrows.
You tried, man. You tried.
Anyway, we're out.
Yeah, that was really smart by 6 the whole way through. But even as smart as that was, you know, the counter pick still definitely did Pink Fresh a lot of favors right there. Having that smaller zone that, like, you know, Sonic has to run around in just to, like, cut you off with those big hitboxes of Bayonetta, it's a really big thing that you might not really have in those other wider stages.
And this is serious. These two players came to play.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we have best of 5s, to see stuff like this, action back and forth from both of these players.
Yep, and also it's on Smashville again, which is something I'm kind of surprised about, considering that like Bayonetta did so well right here before. Like, I don't know, I feel like maybe more options might be on the table, but also 6WX might have just been like, you know what, that wasn't the stage. I don't care about that. I'm just coming out here to hit you, and I'm going to win this tournament today. Do something about it. And let's see what Pink can do.
But we do know we can never count Pink out. Rage on Bayonetta, along with this player's reads and execution, it just, he is always in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just one witch time away from losing your stock.
Oh, that was so smart. Now he has to wait out all that air dodge frames, and 6WX managing to get out alive in a perilous situation.
I've never seen anything like that, actually. That was so smart.
Yeah.
He taught me something. Next time they go for witch time, I'm going to just hit that R button, which, like, my life depends on it.
I mean, in that situation in particular, there's like so many different like weird mechanic things. Because like witch time, you don't actually hit Bayonetta unless like you get bats within or unless you're Nest for some reason. So like it didn't really have much hit lag to it. And also 6WX was able to just air dodge through. But I bet Pink wishes that he could air dodge that up air right there, because that killed surprisingly early, and that was just a good situational awareness recognition by 6WX. A lot of words right there.
Pink Fresh trying to find an opening. 6WX defense is just great. It's just so good. And he seems to keep having all the answers time and time again. Pink Fresh does manage to get in there. Not able to get an edge guard, though. 6WX so slippery. Pink Fresh going deep, and it just doesn't pay off. But he does at least know that doing the same generic options that he's choosing is not going to work against a player of his stature.
Yeah, and right now 6WX is. Oh, okay. I was saying like 6 definitely had all the momentum, and Pink needs to make something big happen. But that's something. That's definitely something big. Keeping it a lot closer.
And we're only 2 combos away from tying up this game.
Real, yeah, actually.
6WXO saying 2 combos. Look at my own 100% deficit. And 6WX is just tacking it on time and time again, bit by bit. Gets the grab, looking for a JV3 stock. Is F Smash going to connect? No, it does not. Pink Fresh might get a chance to make it happen. No, he gets interrupted by that nair coming in from 6WX.
Yeah, he didn't get the kick on that side B, and that was actually really big to like what he needed to start that combo. And now this is just slowly climbing out of 6WX, or climbing out of Pink Fresh's favor.
It is. He tries to punish the landing. He gets there a little too late. 6WX with the free back throw. Gonna take that victory over Pink Fresh in Winter Finals.
Yep. To a Game 5 though, and Pink Fresh falls to losers, but there's still a lot more we can see out of him. I feel like Pink Fresh like comes more alive in losers.
He does.
Yeah.
I do want to. We showed a little